What's up, guys? Today I have something that you guys are gonna really like. But we got the brand new Five Nights at Freddy's 2 official trailer. So you guys already know the drill. Let's get the trailer going. Okay.
Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Definitely not the Freddy's I remember.
You're
Yep.
thinking of the franchise location. This is the original. Nobody's been here for decades. Some little girl got murdered here.
Okay. Yep.
Do you guys hear that?
Hear what?
Wait. That's so awesome. Oh. That's insane. Okay,
So this
those are
is
the
what
new
it's like?
ones.
Being normal?
I think we've come pretty far, considering what we've been through.
Oh, she's got sleep now. Okay.
How's that be?
Some days she's good. Some days she misses her friends.
Okay, she's smart.
This story that you're gonna fix those animatronics? It's only giving her false hope.
Can any of you hear me?
What?
Abby, help us. Come find us.
Very interesting.
I will show you the way.
This is the old. Oh.
Oh no.
My goodness.
They're out there, Mike.
Where?
Everywhere.
Where are you gonna run to? I'm not done with you.
Really? Oh my goodness.
There's no way.
The
that-
mask. Oh. Okay, so there's a whole lot to unpack here. So this is our new, I think that's our little intro crew who are gonna just die off, unfortunately. Now that's interesting. This is the original, which I guess, it follows the game storyline, so that's a good thing. That this one from FNaF 2 is actually the first one, and then the FNaF 1 came, which, okay. Kind of similar, but you can tell it's very different. So here, this looks kind of similar to that one tunnel in Security Breach. That is where all the staff robots are, and some of them have actually the puppet like painting on them. So I think that's really intriguing that they have a tunnel with marionettes, and I just thought it was an interesting connection there. And he's there, which explains why the little version is somewhere else. Some more toys. They're gonna be like paranormal investigators. And they find the box, which is huge. Got Blumhouse. Okay. I think that and this are going to take place in modern time, but I don't think the whole movie's going to be in modern times. So, she's having the sleep problems too as well, that he did. Just very similar, like cinematography, because he had similar stuff where he was looking towards the roof when he was imagining his brother that got taken. Yeah, there it is. This is very interesting because her connection is like going deeper, and she's really smart. She's building the toys by herself. I'm assuming Michael will help her, but she looks like she's building them all herself, and that looks really good, like on some Einstein level. Okay, so she's drawing the new ones. I mean, not the new ones. The new ones to the audience, but the older ones, and with no beak. Interesting. We have some pictures of the quote unquote new ones, the FNaF 1 ones right there. You can tell also there's Foxy there. These are the FNaF 1 animatronics. I don't know what that is. I think that was seen in the first movie, but the main thing to point out is that she is connected to the FNaF 2 ones. That book is going to be very interesting. Or book radio. Question is, I'm probably thinking that they're two different souls, like two different sets of spirits, which has been heavily debated among the community. But I think they are going to go with that for this one. Or maybe they won't, but I think it will. Two different murders. So it's weird that the FNaF 2 animatronics are trying to connect with Abby, but she was friends with the FNaF 1 animatronics. So I don't know how they're going to introduce that. Maybe she goes to that pizzeria, but, you know, don't really want to. Like, I don't think they'd want to do that after what happened in the first movie. Interesting that they say help us and come find us, but probably similar scenario to what happened in the first movie where they want to make her one of them. That's so cool. Okay, hold on. This looks a lot like the FNaF 1 pizzeria. So I don't know how much of that one they're going to have in here, but it does look like the FNaF 1 pizzeria. That is terrifying, seeing the mango. That is going to be so scary, seeing the puppet in action. Because she is like slender and a little more magical. I don't know, she's a little more paranormal. Kind of like Golden Freddy. But they're really strong. Now this is where my theory of the two separate timelines comes in. I think they're going to use this movie to show how the murders happened, and also have dream sequences with Elizabeth to show like her perspective on her father. Like either dream sequences after the fact of FNaF 1, like her dreaming about like Springtrap, or about like her in her youth, about what he did when she was younger, and maybe it could bring some light about her brother, I think. Well, if she did have one, which I think I had a theory on the first FNaF movie trailers about like a connection to the books on that. And a little interesting that they have the marionette here, which is kind of funny. Talking about the marionette, that is absolutely horrifying. I would literally die if I saw that right behind me. We have a little more of the carnival modern day here. And the tunnel. We had Balloon Boy coming out of the water right there. Just a little creepy. And the mango going crazy. I don't know how real this is. This is what I'm thinking, that she's gonna be imagining things, but they could also just have him in the movie. But I don't think they're gonna have him physically there. I think he's gonna be more of a ghost or a vision that Elizabeth fights with throughout the movie. And then we have, FNaF 1 Foxy, or the one and only, actually. This is definitely going to be more gory than the first one, or more brutal. And we have the one and only Mask. Oh, yeah, there we go. She looks very different, but obviously the FNaF 2 withered model. I don't know what's going to happen to them in the movie that makes them withered, because I don't know how big of a time jump we're going to have between the first movie and the second one. But she looks pretty accurate. The only thing I did notice is Withered Bonnie has teeth in the top of his mouth, or the top of his head actually, which looks scary. But I don't think that's how it actually worked. I think it was just the mask got ripped off. But terrifying nonetheless. And there we have it. Five Nights at Freddy's 2. So, I think I have some ideas of what's going on. I think Abby is still going to get kind of asked to join the animatronics, but there's going to be a little trouble between the FNaF 1 Withereds and the FNaF 2 toys about like the spirits, whether she's going to be helping them, who's bad, who's good, and whether or not they're going to try to turn her into one of them again. And then Mike, I think he's going to be in the background a little more, but still there. I think they're going to focus on Elizabeth, her relationship with her father, and his past, of course, of what he did to start all of this. And then Abby and the animatronics, including the puppet, the marionette, that I think are going to have a either clashing relationship or a special relationship. Well, it's going to be special nonetheless. It's just whether it's good or bad. So, let me know your thoughts. And make sure to like, follow, subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Hopefully, when the movie actually comes out, I'll give you guys my thoughts. Have a good night.